Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jeff Smith with Joseph Brett, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thanks for joining us today. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, today featuring the Crater Comets and the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. And taking a look at our matchup here, we've got the starting lineups for each of the teams. First, for the Crater Comets, the keeper today will be 00 Diego Estrada. Number 3, Toby Anderson. Number 4, Cooper Hopkins. Number 7, Jake Harnoy. Number 9, Carson LaBelle. Number 13, Clint Warner. Number 15, Spencer Higginson. Number 16, Camden Thurman. Number 18, Malachi Grant. Number 12, Gabe Grant. And number 14, Bennett Palodichuk. We're going to struggle with that one today, I can assure you. And the starters for the Grants Pass Cavemen: in the goal, Jacob Moss. Number 2, Jordan Bedoya. Number 6, Will Spagnolo. Number 8, Mitchell Waggerly. Number 10, Elijah Leach. Number 11, Evan Miranda. Number 13, Zach Olson. Number 14, Mario Torres. Number 15, Derek Potts. Number 17, Cade Brandes. Number 18, Javier Haynes. And Joey, we got to see the Comets on Tuesday, and it was kind of the tale of two halves for them. They got pretty well dominated by North Medford in the first half, but came out with a little different strategy in the second half, and really, even though they could only manage to get one of the 3 goals back that they gave up in the first half, a much better team in that second half, and if they play that way today, they should be competitive with the Cavemen.
Yeah, they came out a little stagnant against North Medford. Credit to North, they had a really good thing going in the first half. They were really quick, got the ball off their foot really fast, pushed it up the field, and they worked a game plan to perfection, you could say. They wrote it up and executed really well. Coach grabbed Crater at halftime and said, hey, these are the things we need to do to shut them down. And defensively, they did that really well. And then offensively, you saw a different Crater team pushing the ball and working it to their teammates a little quicker. I think that if they could do the same thing that they did in the second half against North Medford, they can make this game against Grants Pass really competitive.
Yeah, and Grants Pass, on the other hand, a similar team to this Crater team. They play kind of a similar game, so it should be actually, I think, a better matchup for the Comets, but also a good matchup for the Cavemen. And big part of Crater's success in the second half was the strong play from the keeper, Diego Estrada. He was having to play basically defender quite a bit. He was coming way out of the goal and doing a good job. He also has probably the biggest foot on the team, so he was coming all the way up to take a lot of the free kicks as well.
Yeah, and he did a great job sending a few of those down into the scoring zone on the opposite end and giving his team a chance to score relatively easily without having to, push the ball too much up the field.
So while we take a break here, listen to the national anthem, and we'll come back with Crater and Grants Pass. Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Getting ready to kick this one off between the Crater Comets and the Grants Pass Cavemen from Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. As the Cavemen will be in blue, the Comets will be in white, referees will be in red. Good news is, it looks like we've got a three-man crew with this condensed season. Officiating has been probably been a challenge for these athletic directors to get enough officials for all these games. In fact, we've seen a lot of football games scheduled on odd days that they wouldn't normally play on, and I think a lot of that has to do with just trying to have enough officials to keep these games going. But we're happy to have a three-man crew here today. You can hear the wind blowing into the microphones. It's been picking up about since noon today, although it's the weather, the clouds also been blowing in more and more as the day goes on. Doubleheader for us today. We'll also have Grants Pass volleyball later tonight, so you can look for that game on TableRockSports.net. That'll be a 6:45 game. And if I'm not mistaken, they will be hosting the Crater Comets as well. And yes, they will be. All kinds of other action up today also, so go to TableRockSports.net and check out where your favorite team is playing. That one lifted between the uprights. I don't think you get any points for that, but centering feed turned away. The Comets trying to get something going in the offensive end here. Crater playing without Abe Hull in this one. I believe he scored the lone goal on Tuesday for the Comets, so a key player missing for the Comets, and Grants Pass, actually both teams down a few players here, so and this will be a corner kick coming up for the Cavemen, as that ball wouldn't get into the box quick enough for Estrada, so the defender forced to boot that one away. Brandis did a nice job of not making a play on the ball, but screening off the player and allowing his keeper to pick that one up. He could have played the ball, but he was able to make a play without. Free kick coming up for the Cavemen. Nice left-footed shot there from Harnoy, but Moss able to grab it. Here's a chance for the Cavemen and an offsides. Leach getting the pass. Don't know if he was the man that came off sides or not, but either way, that scoring chance stopped by the whistle. And Estrada shows off that big foot again, creating an opportunity for his offense. And it'll be a corner kick. Doesn't have just the big foot, but he's got a pretty accurate foot. He puts it where he wants it. Chance for Hopkins there, but Moss once again gets to it. Here's another chance for the Cavemen. And that pass just scoots out of bounds as Miranda trying to set that one up, but just pushed it out of bounds. Kenley sheared into the game for Grant's pass. Moss with the clear there. Warner tries to chip that one in, but Moss able to get there ahead of the attacker. That's going to be a free kick for the Cavemen. And they hurry it up. That centering feed turned away. Good defensive play there by Thurman to stop that scoring chance. But the Cavers will have the corner kick. Take a look at our John L. Scott scoreboard. Still no score between Crater Comets and the Grants Pass Cavemen. Get a handball on the Cavemen. That one right to Moss off the foot of LaBelle. Nice centering feed there from Sheard, but Estrada able to clear it away. Bedoya and Gonzalez into the match for Grants Pass. Probably won't see too many substitutions coming from the Comet bench as they're playing with only 2 extra players today. Brandis a little shaken up down there. He took that header right in the face. Saved a scoring chance for the Comets, but probably not the way he wanted to do it. And LaBelle chips one in, and the shot. Trying to see who that was taking the shot. I believe that was number 7, Jake Harnoy. So a good chance there, but Moss able to scoop it up. Got a nice mix of fans and cardboard cutouts in the stands today. Free kick here for the Cavemen. Brandis will trigger. And we'll do it again. Cavemen load up the right side. And Sheard blasts one over the top. And that one will scoot out of bounds. Past the halfway mark. Take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. Still 0-0 between the Crater Comets and the Grants Pass Cavemen, coming to you from Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. We're going to get an offsides call here, so I believe that was Leach that got just ahead of the play, and Mitchell Waggerly comes into the game for the Cavemen. That one off the post. I believe that was Miranda with that shot. And going to be a goal kick. So good scoring chance there for the Cavemen, but it's still nothing on our John L. Scott scoreboard. And I think we're going to have a foul in the box here. Let's see what the call's going to be. As the whistle blows. And I think we're going to have a penalty kick here. Zach Olson wearing 13 today, going to take the penalty kick. Diego Estrada, the keeper for the Comets. And he gets him to go the wrong direction, punches it in. And we've got our first goal of the match. As the Cavemen strike first here, it's 1-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. So pretty evenly played half so far, but the difference right now that a foul in the box. Don't know what the percentage is of penalty kicks that go in, but I got to imagine it's pretty high. Although there's some pretty good YouTube videos out there of missed penalty kick opportunities. Some of them are pretty comical of how badly they have missed. Here's another chance. Oh, just gets past Miranda.
You know, right there was a prime example of how this game has gone. Grants Pass got the ball into the guy open in the center, and then he touches it, and then he tried to make 2 or 3 moves, allowed Crater plenty of time to converge on him, and come up with that takeaway and win the battle. He had, you know, numerous guys touch pass, touch pass, touch pass. Both these teams are doing it this afternoon. They're just they're not getting that ball off their foot, and it's a lot of individual play, and it's causing both teams to turn the ball over consistently. Let's see if one of these teams can figure out to spread the field a little bit and just get the ball off their foot and make that pass. And, you know, Grants Pass is creating a lot of opportunities by getting the opportunity to kick the ball up ahead of the play. But I'd like to see them get a little more teamwork going on both ends, both teams, you know.
That one, if they keep it alive, another scoring chance here for the Cavers. Yeah, you're absolutely right. A little too much ball handling, and that was the big difference in the first half between North Medford and Crater on Tuesday. Was North Medford, I described
they wasted no time.
No, I described it as a press break in basketball where you're not allowed to dribble, and they were just getting it to the next guy, to the next guy. They were almost no ball handling in that first half, and they scored 3 unanswered goals in that first half. And I agree with you on that.
And there's almost not very much, you know, trying to push the ball individually. It's a lot of just playing with the ball and not really doing much with it. There's a lot of indecisive play going on. Like to see one of these teams, you know, just figure it out, find their teammates, and make those quick passes because, you know, when they are passing the ball right now, they're passing it into a lot of clutter, and it's an easy turnover on both sides for both teams.
Yep. Now, on the other side of that coin, I got to give a little shout out to Kenley Sheard. First time I saw him this year, he's a really active player and gets up and down the field really well, but he does like to handle the ball quite a bit, and he's a good ball handler. But I've noticed that he's starting to become more of a playmaker and less of a ball handler, and so to that note, what we were just talking about, he's been one of the exceptions I've noticed today. He's doing a lot better job of getting rid of it when he's got someone open to send it to. Spagnolo into the match for Grants Pass. I believe Sheard, he's a sophomore, and so he's got a lot more playing to do here at Grants Pass, but already I've seen improvements in his game. And much like we saw in that second half on Tuesday, Strada coming way out to take care of business himself on defense.
Grants Pass working that right side of the field a lot. I'd like to see him move the ball this way, especially when that Crater defense converges on him. And you know, this side of the field has been pretty open to work up for the better part of this first half here.
Yeah, even one of the previous free kicks, we saw Grants Pass just overload the right-hand side. We got an injury for the Comets as Jake Harnoy heads off the field. He'll be replaced by Bennett Paladichuk. Hope I'm saying that right, young man. But looked like Harnoy may have taken one in the face there. He was kind of holding holding his chin there on the way to the bench. Imagine he'll be back out here soon if he's not hurt too bad. He's been a big part of this Crater attack in this first half. Elijah Leach comes back in for Grants Pass. Take a look at our John L. Scott scoreboard. Still 1-0. Cavemen on that penalty kick have the 1-0 lead over the Crater Comets. Down below the 5-minute mark now, remaining here in the first half. Pretty good play there by Malachi Grant, keeping that away from the keeper and giving the Comets another chance to take a shot on that. Unfortunately, didn't get much on that shot, but nice play setting that up. Toby Anderson comes over to slow down the attack. And an offsides. No whistle because the Comets got the play on the ball, but the flag had gone up, so this will be a free kick for the Cavemen. Down under 2 minutes to play in the half. Scoring chance here for the Cavemen, and they get the goal. Trying to see who that was that punched that in as he gets surrounded by his teammates. That's going to be number 7. Or I'm sorry, not 7-2. Jordan Bedoya. And it's 2-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. A little more time on the clock than is on the screen at the moment. We'll get them queued up here for you. So the Cavemen get an important second goal here in this first half. And a corner kick coming up for the Cavemen. They're going to hustle to try and take advantage of what little time is left here. And that'll be going to be another corner kick, but they may run out of time here as the time ticks away. And that's going to do it for the first half. We take a look after one half of play on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It shows Grants Pass 2, Crater Comets nothing. John L. Scott of Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. You're watching TableRockSports.net. We'll be back with the halftime show. Stay tuned.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And Joey, a pretty equal half, despite the 2-0 on the scoreboard, to mostly pretty even play. In fact, the first part of that half, I felt like Crater was putting more pressure on, but then Grants Pass kind of got their feet underneath of them and started putting pretty steady pressure toward the second part of that half.
Yeah, Grants Pass finally able to make those opportunities count. They were breaking the defense, getting behind them, and their whole game plan, it seems like this game has been beat Crater, get on the backside, try to get a good shot opportunity. They could have a lot more, though, if they were finding the open player and pushing the ball as a team, I think. But Crater, like you said, did a really good job in the opening 10-15 minutes of putting the pressure on Grants Pass. They're playing really physical with Grants Pass, as you've seen numerous Grants Pass bodies hitting the turf, and no penalty calls for the most part, so it's been pretty clean, pretty aggressive. Look for Crater to kind of figure it out like they did against North Medford on Tuesday, and it's only 2-0. It's still anybody's game. Crater can easily come back and tie this one up, or we could see 3 goals in the half. You never know, and North Medford did it to them the other day. But yeah, both teams just I think filling it out there at the start. Going to come into this one, and I probably see a little more team play, not so much footwork and individual pushing the ball up the field, but 2-0, and yeah, going to be a good second half.
Yeah, we got a couple of replays we can give you here real quick. There's the first goal, of course, on the penalty kick. One of the few fouls called in that half, but unfortunately for the Comets, that one was called in the box. And we'll take a quick look at that one. And this was just guessing which way it's going, and unfortunately for Estrada, he guessed wrong, and that one went in. And then the second goal that just toward the end of the half scored by Jordan Bedoya, and we'll take a quick look at that one. And unfortunately, he only had one defender he had to beat, and he got it around him and punched it in. So with a couple minutes left in the halftime, we will take another break as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it shows Grants Pass leading 2-0. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net as we head to the second half of play. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 2 and Crater nothing. And we are underway here in the second half. And like you said, Joey, this is even though the Cavemen have the 2-goal lead, this is still anyone's game. The way Crater played the first 15 minutes, as you were talking about, they definitely have the ability to even this up pretty quickly. But this was about the game I was expecting. Similar, strategically similar. These two teams play a similar game, and they even really kind of have similar players as far as, you know, a handful that like to handle the ball a lot and others that will get it off the foot a lot quicker. And I think the team, as you were talking about again, the team that has the better passing in this half and less ball handling, I think will end up being the team that wins this one. A little bit of rain over the last 10 minutes or so, and the wind picking up again. Kind of cued down our field microphone because the wind was blowing so hard we couldn't hear anything but the wind, but starting to pick up again. Next game tonight will be indoors, our first volleyball contest of the year, at least for us. Be these same two schools. 6:45 start between the Comets and the Lady Cavers right here on TableRockSports.net. If you haven't subscribed yet, get on YouTube, subscribe, or you should be on YouTube right now if you're watching this. Hit that subscribe button and also ring the little bell, and you'll be notified every time an event is coming up. I believe we've got 7 events today. Joey and I doing 2 of them here at Grants Pass High School, but this condensed COVID season and keeping everybody on their toes. And I believe we got a handball called there. So free kick coming up for the Cavemen. Just underway here in half number 2. And Grants Pass leading 2-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Oh, collision there. We may get a stoppage, and we do. No foul on the play. Both players made a play on that ball, and looks like the Grants Pass player, Cade Brandis, got the worst of it. And they're calling a coach out. And so the clock will stop here, as they going to have to sub someone in for Brandis. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. So, Cade Brandis will come out of the game. Hopefully not hurt too badly there. Hopefully we see him back for the Cavers. And Kenley Sheard will take his spot. A little bit deeper bench for the Cavers today, although they're missing a few players as well. So the drop kick as the Cavemen had the possession when they stopped play. There was one drop kick on Tuesday that I think they gave it to the wrong team, and the coach recognized it and told him basically just to turn the ball over, and that's what he did. It was some good sportsmanship there for sure. Caveman attacking here, trying to make something happen, and that one just goes wide. I learned that the hard way in my very short refereeing career is when the players, sometimes if you're not sure who hit the ball out of bounds, you can watch the players and they usually let you know by where they're going and what they're doing, and if you wait that extra split second, you get that call right. But if you get too quick on it, then they're all looking at you like you're crazy. Unfortunately, I learned that the hard way. Using his speed to get in the zone there, but again, a little too much ball handling. He got the separation using the speed there. Shear did, but he needed a pass to make on that, and I believe we'll have an offsides call there. And Estrada will waste no time, gets it up the field. And that centering feed going to go right to Moss. That shot sails over the top. Good scoring opportunity there for Miranda, but just got a little bit underneath of that one. He made a nice play, kind of a patient play there. He just kind of slowed down, let the defender make a play at it, and just went right by him. Cade Brandis back in the game. That shot sails high off the foot of Waggerly. And what did we see there, Joey? Touch passes, not a lot of ball handling, and it created a perfect opportunity. It was the old tic-tac-toe, and the only thing that was missing was hitting the net. But that's what both these teams need to do to create those scoring opportunities. Here's a chance for Grants Pass, but we're going to get a whistle, a foul on that play before the ball got moved up there to Sheard.
Okay.
Kind of a late whistle on that, as Sheard thought he was in the clear, but then the whistle came. Well, Grants Pass has got an opportunity here to take advantage of the aggressiveness of the Comets, as the Comets are doing the very similar collision right in front of us here. Very similar as they did in the second half on Tuesday, as they're sending a lot of bodies onto offense, and it leaves those opportunities going the other way. And I believe we got another handball there. Subs coming in. And I'm not sure who's wearing 24 today, so our other sub is Kama Henriks, but I'm steadier rain coming down here at Grants Pass High School. As we check the John L. Scott scoreboard once again, Grants Pass Cavemen 2, Crater Comets nothing. Ooh, that one tough to handle off the wet turf. It took a funny hop, and we get a whistle. Not sure what the call was there. Maybe offsides. But a good scoring opportunity for the Comets is turned away by Moss. Leach trying to make something happen along the sideline there, but Comets will get it back. Jake Harnoy back into the game for the Comets. Anderson able to slow down the Caver attack. And now we'll get a corner kick for Grants Pass. The Medical Eye Center Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be a penalty kick coming up for Grants Pass. Leach going to take this. And the ball cleared away, so a good save there by Estrada. He guessed right, made the save. It'll be corner kick now for Grants Pass, but Leach unable to knock that one home. You watch the way some of these balls are bouncing of the last, well, really this entire second half. Definitely a little bit of difference when the turf starts getting wet. Ball skids a little more. When the ball's got English on it, it deadens it more when it lands. Most of the time it's pretty subtle, but a few of these kicks you can definitely see a difference. And we're going to get an offsides call. The Cavers just got ahead of that play. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 2. Crater Comets nothing. And another late whistle, but it's going to be a free kick for the Crater Comets. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So an opportunity here for the Comets to try and inch their way back into this one. They trail 2-0, but a free kick coming up here. And that one knocked down and scooped up by Moss for the Cavers. Oh, and Estrada almost overran that. He was willing to kick it if he had to. He decided he could let it roll into the box so he could pick it up, but then he almost let it get by him. Subs coming in for both teams. Bedoya and Gonzalez for Grants Pass. Tester and Paladichuk for the Comets. That was a dangerous kick back there as they left Estrada in a 1-on-2 situation, but fortunately for the Comets, they're able to get it out of trouble. But Still plenty of time left in this one for the Comets to try and get back into it. Waggerly and Miranda into the game for Grants Pass. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 2, Crater nothing. And we're going to have an offsides. A nice play set up there. But the Cavemen go offsides, and score will remain 2-0. Pedro Gonzalez giving the Crater defense all kinds of fits down there. They finally get it cleared, but he was making them work for it. Oh, man down for Crater. Imagine we're going to get a whistle here. Well, he gets up and we'll get a whistle. Going to check on him. He's up and tells the referee he's fine, so we'll continue play. Under 10 minutes now remaining in this one. Oh, that centering pass just kicked wide. Bedoya trying to get his second goal on the day on that, but it just goes wide. It looked like that ball was going to go over the end line, and one of the Grants Pass players did a nice job keeping that alive and making that centering feed. Sub coming in for Crater. Carson LaBelle into the game. That one will sail high and out of play. Just over 5 minutes remaining on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 2, Crater nothing. Crater attacking here, trying to get one of those goals back. But the Caver defense so far able to turn them away. Ooh, I didn't see much there. Grants Pass gets the call, though. They'll get the free kick. Chance for Sheard. Estrada comes out, breaks it up. And then Estrada able to tip it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Cavemen. Please thank all of our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Get back onto the action here. Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. And a Crater foul there. Will be another free kick for the Cavemen. Cavemen in control, leading 2-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Putting some pressure on here, trying to get another one into the net. another injury. Braden Tester grabbing his ankle, looks like, shaking up on the play. No stoppage here. It'll be free kick for the Comets. Subs coming in for both teams. And we're going to stop the clock here. Well, I thought we were, yeah. Yeah, referee says stop it. Should be about 1:51. We'll see what they put up here in the stadium. They're going to put it at 1:55. That one will sail high off the foot of Olsen. And they're going to stop the clock again as we don't have a backup ball available down at that goal. Get one all the way from the other end of the field. And another late whistle. There was a handball on that play. Thought he was going to let him play on since Crater had it, but then he went ahead and blew the whistle on that. And that'll be a goal kick as that one sails out of bounds. 1 minute remaining. And that's going to do it. Final score on our John L. Scott scoreboard shows Grants Pass 2 and the Crater Comets nothing. John L. Scott of Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. The My Circle K post-time show coming up next. We'll be right back.
My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome to the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show. And as we take a look at our final score on our John L. Scott scoreboard, the Cavers win this one. Final score, Grants Pass 2, Crater nothing. And no scoring in that second half. All the scoring in the first half as Grants Pass let off the scoring with a penalty kick and then got a late goal in that first half. And that was all the scoring, a 2-0 win, and pretty equal play in that second half, Joey. I felt like both teams had some good opportunities, but a few whistles that stopped a few plays, and then just a few shots that sailed wide, and nobody could net one in the second half.
I feel like the overall game as a whole was pretty equally played. That second goal, just you get enough of those breakaway opportunities. One of them are going to eventually work out for you. And then, of course, the penalty on the other end, that a misfortunate event for Crater. So other than that, though, very well evenly played game. Both teams really didn't get a whole lot going. A lot of back and forth, a lot of turning the ball over to each other, and good game from Grants Pass. They came out with the victory. Not sure who they have next.
Just trying to bring that up as we speak here.
Crater, I know they're still looking for their first victory of the year, and they just got to keep battling and working hard, keep their heads high, and look forward to that next game and hopefully come up with a W then.
Yeah, I thought this was probably a good opportunity for the Comets to get their first win. I felt like these teams were pretty equally matched, and the game really showed that they were. But unfortunately for the Comets, the Cavemen come out on top. So Grants Pass improves their overall record to 3-2-1. Their league record remains at 1-1-1, as this is a non-league contest, and they won't play till Monday the 29th. They will be at South Medford, so a little break in the schedule for the Cavemen. But we will have more Grants Pass action coming up later tonight, as these two schools will face off in volleyball action, a 6:45 start. That'll be our next game. But you can go to TableRockSports.net, and several other games on the slate today. So go pick another game you can watch, and then come join us again at 6:45 for the volleyball action between the Comets and the Lady Cavers. And so that's, I think, will do it for us for this one from Mel Ingram Field. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Jason Tester of Crater and Travis Boersma of Grants Pass. And once again, our next broadcast will be tonight, 6:45, volleyball coming up. And once again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Grants Pass 2, Crater nothing. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Joseph Brett, I'm Jeff Smith saying thank you for watching, and good night from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.